Welcome back, friends, wherever you are, whoever you are. I'm so glad to have you back on my channel. I recently just had some surgery and have been away from YouTube for quite a little bit, but now that I'm feeling a lot better and I'm able to stand for a little bit longer than before without being sore, I decided that this room really needed to get picked up, and my bed sheets, which haven't been washed since my surgery day, needed to be washed. I have kind of been bedbound for the last couple of days. It has been quite a while. We've maintained the room as best as we can, my husband and I. Not being able to move and help him, guide him to where all my stuff goes and things, it's been kind of a, kind of a mission. So today I took it upon myself to go ahead and wash my bed sheets and the protector. Everything was quite clean. I mean, nothing crazy's gone on there since I'm just laying in bed pretty much 80% of the day. But it was time to get everything freshened up and cleaned and disinfected. I'm gonna be doing very basic house stuff. I can't lift more than 10 pounds, and so I'm trying to keep myself doing small increments of laundry as I can. I wasn't able to hold the detergent bottle actually a couple days ago, but now that we've been doing a lot more laundry, it's become a lot more manageable. Things I do with bottled waters that I find around the house is feeding some of my plants that maybe are a little dry. There is a lot of tchotchkes all over the place from the kids, from myself. We have just kind of collected things. My husband fixes his drones and he works on some engineering things that he does on the side. And so he does use this table to work, but a lot of the stuff just gets left behind. Today is my day alone at home without the kids, and so it was the perfect time for me to really just be focused and not have to be interrupted every 2 minutes or have to tend to one of the kids or answer their questions. So normally this is why you won't see my kids in the background on these videos. I don't take these days very lightly. I try to be as proactive as I can be, and I try to get as much as I can get done after they're done with their chores, of course, because they are all old enough to pull their weight in the house. I'm very grateful to have been able to rest these past couple weeks, and my husband has helped me as well tremendously. But normally when he does help, it's usually outside of the room, more like in the kitchen, making sure that the meals are being cooked and prepped, and dogs are being taken care of, and basically just watching the kids outside of the room as I've needed to rest. This rest period has been difficult for me since I don't know how to just sit and do nothing, but I haven't had a choice. Every time I get up and walk a little too much that day, I wake up the next day sore and in unbearable pain. So I have been forced to rest, which is something that I honestly do not know how to do very well. Call it ADHD, trauma response, whatever it is. I don't feel productive, and so I could fall into depression or anxiety. However, because of the surgery, for whatever reason, it has helped me be able to let go of some things and allow the clutter to kind of just happen, and then tell myself I'll get to it when I get to it. I have been working on some handcraft things that I've collected over the years and that I haven't really had time to get to. Some of them you'll see throughout the video. There are things I always wish I would have more time for, and I don't. And so I have taken this time to really just do the little things that I enjoy besides cleaning, and because I do like cleaning my house for whatever reason. I enjoy it. I enjoy seeing order and clutter-free spaces. So if you've been here before, you know that I love to decorate with things that I've collected in nature. Some of those things are like rocks, seashells, and my latest was a seahorse from Corpus Christi that my little one found. It was so cute. It was right by the shore completely desiccated and full of texture. It's just a cool little thing. When I was a child, I had a ton of seahorses in my seaquarium, and so it was a thrill to find this guy. My husband bought me a couple of Lego pieces, Lego sets, about a year or maybe a year and a half ago, and I had time to actually put them together and kind of distribute them all over the room. Every time I get up to go use the restroom, I look around and I am completely overwhelmed because I'm the one that knows where my items go, so I don't allow my kids to help me with my own personal things. So I've collected a lot of art supplies and handicrafts and books and notebooks and things in my desk that are very accessible to me, and the kids could just easily grab from me so that I don't have to pull any weight, and I could just kind of sit and let the robot do its work, vacuum and do its work. So my husband has mopped at the end of the week, every week, so to keep the floors clean, even though there hasn't been a lot of traffic in my room, except for us coming in and out to hand me something or me using the restroom. I had a laparoscopic, not sure how to say it, hysterectomy due to some endometriosis and some cysts and lots of pain and things that I've been enduring for the past couple of years. It was intense. The first 13 days of recovery was absolutely horrific. None of the drugs they gave me in the hospital worked. None of the painkillers that they gave me have worked. And so, if you can't tell, but in my little medicine bucket, I just stopped taking it because I wasn't getting any relief from any of these pills. And so the first 13 days were extremely difficult, very extremely painful. And now that I'm able to at least walk a little more and more normal, because I've been walking since the day of my surgery, but walking a little longer than usual and being able to stand a little bit longer has been liberating, because I get to clean up and declutter and go to the living room and say hi to the kids and make some meals, very small ones. It has been very difficult, and so I'm just grateful that my husband and my kids are old enough to help me out and do the things that need to be done around the house. I don't like messy. I don't like clutter. I ran out of Kleenex, so I've had toilet paper rolls all over the house to blow my nose, things like that. And I've just had a hard time basically keeping up with my room, and my husband as well, because he has been working and only has evenings and weekends to give me and to help me with. Like I said, I don't like the kids to meddle around with my personal items just because I don't want anything misplaced or them putting it away, and I don't agree with the place where they put it away. Not sure why my washer did this to me. It's done it to me twice now. I did recently end up doing a washer cycle where you clean the actual washer with no clothes, and I hope that helps. I cleaned out the filter as well, but I don't know what happened here, but it didn't drain. And so I'm just sitting on my comforters and bare pillows behind me, folding clothes and putting things away. And yeah, as you can see, my new baby here, he is so cute. And it is lovely to have him around and keeping me comfort. He's become easily and quickly my emotional support dog. He's calmed me down and just kept me company. It's just been really sweet to have a tiny puppy, since all of our dogs are quite large except for Hunter, to be able to hang out with me in bed. I just want to encourage all the moms out there and women out there who have to endure surgery and deal with things and feel like me, where you're kind of running out of time. You feel like you're running out of time because your room is getting cluttered or bathroom's getting dirty. Give yourself the time that you deserve and need to heal, because if you're not around for this, it'll get done anyway at whoever else's pace. So Give yourself time to heal. The first 3 days were kind of rough for me, trying to realize that I couldn't really get up and do much except go to the restroom and take a couple laps around the house, walking. It was very frustrating and kind of depressing until I kind of just submitted to the fact that rest is essential for my healing. And so today, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for coming. If you've lasted this long, please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already done so. God bless you, prosper you, and keep you, and may He shine His light upon you. God bless.